Rod, Jerry Maguire, how you doing?
Jerry Maguire.
Yeah, how you doing?
How am I doing? I'll tell you how I'm doing. I'm sweating, dude. I'm sweating my contract. I'm sweating Bob Sugar calling me, telling me I'm missing the big endorsements by being with you. That's how I'm doing. I'm sweating. You
No,
know what I'm saying?
listen, I hear what you're saying, and that's why I'm calling.
No. I hear that you hear what I'm saying, but do you truly hear what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying, Daddy.
I think maybe the best thing is that we get together in person. Rod, I'm sorry, would you mind holding? I just got someone.
Didn't you tell my wife more personal attention? Did you not tell my wife more personal attention?
I said more personal attention.
Good, because we just getting started on my list of things you need to know. You can take notes if you want to.
I will kill for you. I will maim for you. I will rape and pillage for you.
I am a valuable commodity. I go across the middle. I see a dude coming at me, trying to kill me. I tell myself, get killed, catch the ball. Booyah, touchdown, I make miracles happen.
I just need to know, are you in or are you out?
I'm from Arizona, Jerry. I broke Arizona records.
Rod.
I went to Arizona State.
Rod.
I'm a Sun Devil, man.
And now you want Arizona dollars.
Exactly.
I understand what you're
Jerry,
saying,
I'm
Rod.
sitting here with an ant problem. I got ants going up and down my hallway. My brother
Rod.
TP's room is flooded with water.
Rod.
We got a flood in TP's room, Jerry. Hang on. Say hello to Jerry Maguire.
Rod, listen.
Hello, Brother Maguire.
Hello, TJ.
Jerry, my house is falling apart. Nobody's looking out for Rod Tidwell. We don't know where we're going to live in a year. And I'm supposed to be a superstar, man.
Rod, I need a decision from you. Are you in or are you out?
And you're going to be so happy you stayed with Bob Sugar because I am the fucking
rich man.
Terminator. I am a role model, Jerry. I have a family to support. Hear me? I want to stay in Arizona. I want my new contract. But I like you. Yes, I like you, Jerry. My wife likes you. You're good to my wife. I will stay with you.
That's great. I'm very happy.
Are you listening?
Yes.
That's what I'm going to do for you. God bless you, Jerry. But this is what you're going to do for me. You listen, Jerry?
Yeah, what can I do for you, Rod? You just tell me, what can I do for you?
It's a very personal, very important thing. Hell, it's a family motto. Are you ready, Jerry?
I'm ready.
Just want to make sure you're ready, brother. Here it is. Show me the money.
Show you the money.
Oh, no, you can do better than that, Jerry. I want you to say it what you would mean it, brother. Hey, I got Bob Sugar on the other line. I better hear you say it.
Yeah, no. Show you the money.
Not show you. Show me the money.
Show me the money.
Yeah. Louder.
Show me the money.
That's it, brother, but you got to yell that shit.
Show me the money.
I need to feel you, Jerry.
Show me the money.
Jerry, you better yell. Show me the money. Show me the money. You love this black man. I love black people. I love black people. Who's your motherfucker, Jerry? You, my motherfucker. What you gonna do, Jerry? Show me the money. Congratulations, you're still my agent.
Hi, you're listening to the podcast and viewing the live stream How to Make Money Online, where we help entrepreneurs, digital marketeers, local business owners, coaches, and consultants just like you make money online. How? By helping you discover how to connect with your target audience online, commit and close them using tactics like social media marketing, social media advertising, and online sales funnels. If you want to increase your sales and expand your outreach, you need to position yourself as an authority in your market. An authority can persuade visitors into becoming lifelong customers, easily convert traffic into buyers, maximize their income quickly, expand into new markets easily, and build a brand and audience in any market. The first step in your journey to position yourself as an authority in your niche is to ask yourself two important questions. First, who are you? And second, what do you have to offer? Seems like two rather easy questions, right? Yet answering them carefully and politely will help you find the best entry point in your niche so you can truly connect with your target audience. Because ultimately, all people are about is what's in it for them. They need to know how you plan to help them, what you bring to the table, and how you will solve their problems. Authority marketing is about positioning yourself or positioning your business in a way that you become the logical choice when someone is making the decision who to turn to for help, advice, products, or services. Your goal is to become the go to person in your niche, or at the very least, one of the first names that comes up to mind when someone thinks about who to turn to for help with specific topics. Note that I didn't say specific markets or niches, I said topic. That's because it's always best to position yourself so that people identify you as an authority on a very specific topic or category, rather than the market as a whole. For example, rather than trying to establish yourself as the authority of all things related to blogging, positioning yourself as someone who is known for teaching people how to drive traffic to blogs allows you to connect to a specific audience. This will make your marketing campaigns far more effective and targeted than when casting a wider net. Of course, you can always expand your focus later on, so you can reach additional markets and cater to a larger crowd. But when just starting out, it will be a lot easier to position yourself as an authority if you focus on one specific segment of your market rather than the market as a whole. Trust me, I'll cut down on a lot of research, trial and error, and testing as well, because you'll be able to spend the majority of your time researching that one specific segment of a market and learning everything you need to know about it. So begin by taking some time to decide what area of niche you'll venture into. Then you'll be able to study that segment of the market, create a plan of action, and execute quickly. Today, I'll share some of my best tips and strategies to gaining the upper hand in your market by positioning yourself as an authority. Now, let's get started. Know your audience sounds obvious, right? You need to know who your audience really is and how you can help them. In fact, knowing your audience is one of the most important things you can do when trying to establish yourself as an authority in your market. This goes beyond just creating a quick overview of your average customer. Instead, spending time on the same websites, in the same circles, and on the same platforms that they do. Get to know the top burning questions in your market. Find out what makes people tick, what they are responsive to, and what their triggers are. This will go the distance in later, helping you create laser targeted, effective marketing campaigns that will resonate with your target audience. Always put yourself in your customer's shoes. They don't care about your personal goals. They, they only care about themselves and their needs. And above all else, how you will help them solve a problem. Listen to that again. You're the only one who truly cares about your business growth. Everyone else just cares about how your business can personally help them. This means that your focus should always be on identifying key areas in your market when people are struggling. Then you can use that information in many different areas of your business, such as coming up with customized products and services that fill that need, developing a unique selling proposition that offers a promise to solve that problem, and creating marketing campaigns that trigger your audience into taking action. Detailed marketing research is the key to success when it comes to gaining the advantage of becoming an authority. Those who overlook the importance of truly understanding their audience even before they create a business plan or launch a marketing campaign will quickly discover just how difficult it is to gain traction. In fact, without knowing your audience, you're venturing into a market blindfolded with little chance of success. On the flip side, putting time and effort into researching your market and connecting with your target audience early on will make all the difference in your ability to create in demand products and services that are a no brainer for your customer base. You'll be able to stand out from the crowd, position yourself as an expert, and easily convince people to give your brand a business a chance. And your marketing campaigns will be far more successful and ultimately cost you less in terms of time spent tweaking and split testing campaigns because you know what makes people tick. If you already have active marketing campaigns in your niche, take a good look at your campaigns from their side of things. Be objective and see if it truly answers their questions and addresses their main goals, fears, or concerns. Are your ads mainly geared towards highlighting features rather than the benefits? Are your campaigns structured in a way that personally connects with your target audience and goes to work at heart in your brand? Do they help position you as an expert? When it comes to the psychology behind successful branding building and authority positioning, it often hinges on your ability to demonstrate empathy. The more you do this, the easier it will be to resonate with your audience and connect with your customer base. You come off as more personable, approachable, and as someone who truly has their best interests at heart. Now, there are three basic types of empathy: cognitive, emotional, and compassionate. Now, cognitive empathy is also known as perspective taking. It's the ability to think the way someone else thinks, to imagine your them and see how they react to something. It's a useful skill, especially in marketing, but not exactly what you imagine true empathy should be. Empathy should have an emotional component if it's going to go the distance. Emotional empathy is when you inject emotional triggers into your campaigns, ads, sales copy, and general content. How do your customers feel when they look at your ads or read your content? What emotions do they stimulate with your communications, campaigns, and emails? Emotional empathy always no, allows you to feel what others do, like when you hear someone laughing and you smile without knowing exactly what they're laughing at. It's contagious. And when you learn to inject this kind of emotion into your overall brand, your ability to connect with your audience will become one of your superpowers. Now, finally, compassionate empathy is the ability to identify someone's emotion and act on that with a solution. In this way, you create something that not only takes their feelings into account, but gives them a logical solution to that emotion. Let me give you an example. Someone is stressed out because they are unable to pay their monthly bills. You understand their concerns, what keeps them up at night, and act on that with a solution, a business opportunity that will help them gain financial freedom and eliminate stress. Stress is the emotion you identify, and your business positions itself in such a way as to become the solution to eliminating or addressing that emotion. And it doesn't have to be a negative emotion either, because someone could feel elated that they have discovered that blogging is a great way to connect with people and help them, but they need to know how to create that blog, launch that blog, and grow that blog. The emotion is excitement and happiness. Your solution is to demonstrate to them just how happier they will be when they are not only able to share the content with the world, but with your help, they'll be able to quickly maximize that exposure. All of this comes down to knowing your market so you can position yourself as an expert and authority they are looking for. They feel they need you, that you are the solution to their problems, and that you truly understand how they are feeling and what they need most. That is how you'll stand out in your market. So we just talked about the importance of knowing your audience through market research, so that you can position yourself in a way that people relate to, resonate with, and believe in. The next step is to be where your audience spend most of their time. Creating your own forum or message board is great, but it's always easier to connect with people within the social platforms and websites they are already familiar with and actively use. What social media platform is most commonly used by your target audience? When conducting research for one of my markets, I discovered that most of my younger customers spend more time on Twitter or Instagram, while the older generations seems to prefer Facebook. You might even find that your ideal customer likes some other platforms entirely, like Pinterest or YouTube. The point is, do your research and find out where they are spending their time online. Then join the conversation. Set up accounts on these platforms and create a content plan that stays true to your brand. Don't confuse your business brand with your personal life either. You want a separate account where you're going to share expert advice and high quality information that target specific areas of your niche. You don't need family photos or your political views on that platform. Keep it separate and keep it focused. Also, don't overextend yourself or you'll lose your ability to truly connect with your audience through consistent engagement. Instead, choose one or two of the platforms where your customer spends the most time and set yourselves up. Create a consistent theme across all platforms as well. Use the same color scheme and other components and elements so that you're able to set your brand and become instantly recognizable. This is critical when it comes to creating a well-known brand that people identify. Use a good professional photo and profile picture. If you need royalty-free images, try Dreamtime or Shutterstock. It's usually best to spring for a good professional photo you can use on across your platform. In the description and comment section, I will share a link with you where you can try Dreamtime or Shutterstock. Create a killer bio, focusing on what really matters to your audience. This will include relevant keywords that instantly identify who you are and what your focus is. And of course, include a link to your website or squeeze page where you offer a free incentive for joining your inner circle. Then spend time connecting with your core audience. Offer quality information, link back to a blog or website as often as possible and focus on delivering value. That's how authorities are created. Now, tips and trick I can give you on this is to look for things like commonly asked questions posted by your target audience, posts with a high number of comments, or likes and posts with the highest number of social shares. Now that you're on most popular social media platforms that your customer base uses, pay attention. Follow trending hashtags in your area of expertise to see what people are talking about. Friend or follow some other experts and read their post. Always work towards staying engaged. Comment where appropriate so people begin to associate your brand to being a well-informed person and thought leader. What you want to focus on is gaining valuable insights that you can later use in your marketing campaigns. You're researching your customers to see what they need and how you can give it to them. Some researchers call this pain points. What are people complaining about or feeling pain from? Not particularly emotional pain, but what struggles are they facing in their personal or business lives. These steps take a bit of time, but it will be worth it at the end because you'll know with certainty exactly how to solve problems and position yourself as someone who can help them reach their goals. You can't possibly learn enough from your core audience based on one or two posts or comments. Really dig down into these ongoing conversions and see what the majority of people are saying or needing help with within your market. What do they already know and what do they need to become aware of? What areas have they been exhausted and where do you see a niche you can fit yourself into? Remember, you're looking at what the majority needs help with. Never focus your marketing campaigns on what one or two people needs help with. Instead, always look for ways to solve the largest problem in your market. Engage in conversions regularly. This goes beyond just social media as well. You should be frequently visiting authority blogs or forums, as well as Facebook groups that include an active audience. The point is to make yourself visible and to stay on people's radar. The more you interact and engage your audience, the easier it will be to position yourself as an authority in your market. In fact, you'll automatically build an audience just because you've dedicated time to addressing problems and consistently provided helpful content that resonates with them. One of the easiest way to position yourself as an expert in your niche so you can maximize your outreach and income is to create share-worthy content. What does this mean? Share-worthy content is material that people feel compelled to send to others. So they feel compelled to send it to others. They feel it's incredibly useful or valuable in some way and they want others to know about it. This is also called pillar content because it's the strongest, most engaging material found on your sales funnel website, community, blog, podcast, or within the marketing campaigns of your social media channels. Ideally, your content should always focus on three main things: connecting with your content consumers, persuading them, and exciting them. To connect with your content consumers, your content needs to resonate with your audience so they begin to see you as an authority or expert on the topic. This means that your content needs to be well researched, actionable, and comprehensive. To persuade your content consumers, your content needs to motivate them into taking action, even if that simply involves returning to your website again, subscribing to your newsletter, or sharing your content with others. In order to persuade your content consumers, you need to earn their trust and convince them through your content that you are an expert on the topic and that they can learn something useful from you. Now, to execute your content consumers, your content should invoke excitement and convince people that you have something valuable to offer that will improve their lives in some way. Now, when people are excited about something, they naturally want to share it. They talk about it to friends and family and spread your message among their own network circles. This is how content goes viral. So begin by thinking about what your primary objective is. Do you want to create content that motivates someone to subscribe to your list? Will you require a specific action after someone consumes your content? Is your content designed to garner attention and gain trust? Identifying your content's objective before you start producing it is extremely important and will ensure that your material is direct, informative, and hits the target. Once you know what your objective is, concentrate on bringing your message in a short, direct manner. Create exceptional, highly targeted content that people will want to share because it speaks to them directly, communicates a positive message that supports your brand, and demonstrates your knowledge on the topic. And above all else, explains to your audience what's in it for them. You want to gain the respect of your audience so you can build an authority website that people turn to again and again. And you'll do that by producing top notch content that helps your audience in one specific way. And if you're suffering from writer's block and have no idea how to create share worthy content, go to the source. Spend some time reading content from authority websites and influencers in your market. Identify the thought and study their writing style, their voice, and of course, the topics they focus the most time on. Take down notes. Write down anything that comes to mind, whether it's an idea for a killer blog, podcast, or social media channel topic, or ideas regarding content structure, format, and style. It's all come in handy later. One great tool that makes it exceptionally easy to discover new content with ease so that you can never run out of things to share on social media is Hootsuite. It will help you curate content by creating search streams using hashtags, keywords, or location to get content for curation. It has a shared content library and ability to seamlessly schedule content for posting on social media well in advance. And with its content calendar, you get an overview of scheduled posts. In the description and comment section, I will share a link with you where you can start a free class sessions of Hootsuite dashboard in our e-learning center. It should go without saying that you need a website to showcase your skill, present your share-worthy content, and establish yourself as an authority in your niche. Of course, your website should be professional looking and responsive. We use the all-in-one marketing platform Kartra for this. With Kartra, you can create, market, and launch your online business without hiring a team of copywriters, web developers, designers, or system integrators. It also contains a blog section that you can fully optimize for the search engines. In the bio description and comment section, I will share a link with you where you can try Kartra for 14 days for just $1. Now use a memorable domain that makes it clear to visitors what you'll be talking about and what your content main focus is. Post regularly, at least once a week, but more often if you can find the time. The more you post, easier it will be to rank for additional keywords, and it also send out a signal to the major search engines that you have fresh content to offer. When creating content for your blog, podcast, and social media channels, you want to focus on two things. One is to educate, and two is to empower. Now, every post on your website, community, or social media channels should do one or both of these things. If you are producing how-to style posts that offers your content consumers a step-by-step process to completing a task or accomplishing a goal, you are educating. If you're producing content that offers insights such as a personal story of success, case studies, or motivational style posts, you're empowering your audience. Content that either educates or empowers is the easiest way to create posts that become viral. It's also one of the easiest ways to create share-worthy content and to position yourself as an authority in your market. Another thing to consider when producing content is to focus on evergreen content. That ensures that the content you post now will still be relevant for months or even years from now. This will cut down on the time you spend updating content. You should also aim to create 4 to 5 pillar posts for your content before you set up marketing campaigns. That will give your visitors enough material to convince them to return to your sales funnel website or community, and will also go the distance in leaving a positive first impression in the minds of your audience. Regarding the overall length of your content, it's been proven that search engine prefers longer blog posts that provide informative, fresh, and well-written content that is free from errors. So for blogs, aim to write posts that are between 1000 to 1500 words, and for audio content for your podcast or video content for YouTube between 10 to 20 minutes. Try to land guest blogging spots on authority websites as well. It's one of the easiest and fastest ways to grow your audience by draw traffic from existing websites and piggybacking off the authority of others. When one of their followers see that you're being featured just by associating, they'll begin to think of you as an authority as well. If you're considering creating podcasts, see if any of the experts in your niche will appear on your show. It's a great way for them to expand their own outreach while helping you gain authority in your market. The best way to become an expert is to share your knowledge with your community, right? Well, one of the easiest way to do that is by creating webinars and offering free resources and training to your target audience. Webinars can be used in a variety of ways, from product demonstrations to offering step-by-step visual training. You can easily use webinars to further your outreach, maximize exposure, and position yourself as an authority in your market. First, you want to choose one specific topic for your webinar and then define its primary goal. Is your webinar going to be used to introduce your brand? Are you planning to sell a product or service at the end of the webinar? Are you simply using your webinar to answer a burning question in your market so you can build authority? Defining your goal upfront will make it easier to create enough content to support the webinar while also helping to guide you through the process. You want your audience to follow along easily and not being confused by the content, so keep it simple and very focused. Don't try to cover too many points within one webinar. If you're interested in creating webinars, we already did the heavy lifting for you to get you up and running twice as fast, 3 times much more results, so you can make money as soon as possible. We have built a proven, ready-made a webinar sales funnel in Kartra, which will help you run webinars in Kartra with no other software required. It will run on Evergreen or on a set date and is perfect for on-demand presentations. We have also included all the sequences you need, such as a pre-webinar, attended webinar, watch replay, left early, cart abandonment, and more, all in email sequences. In the bio, description, and comment section, I will share a link with you where you can review the webinar sales funnel and other ready-made sales funnels built in Kartra. Now, the tips and tricks I can give you on this is when creating your lead generation page, you want to use a benefit-driven headline that captures attention. Highlight the greatest benefit your prospects receive when they join your webinar. Tap into your target market's hopes, dreams, and emotions, and remember, people don't buy products, they buy solutions. Begin by evaluating your skill set, experience, and personal interest. What do you know a lot about? What books have you read recently? What courses have you personally taken? In the description and comment section, I will share a few links of the top course marketplaces: Udemy, Teachable, and Skillshare. Here you can check out and quickly nail down dozens of course ideas just by browsing the descriptions and overview of popular courses. When choosing the topic for your online course, consider: what is your target audience struggling to understand? What are people actively trying to learn? What segment of your niche could you create a course on? What problem could you help people solve? Next, create an outline of your course. That way, you can plot out the different components and create a solid structure for your training that guides customers from one module to the next. Break down topics into smaller, digestible segments as well. You want to be careful not to overwhelm your students, so focus on one specific segment of your topic in each module, and then provide them with simple tasks or assignments that they can complete in order to demonstrate their understanding of the topic. Now, when it comes to hosting your course or monthly membership, we have you covered. You can give yourself the edge over the competition with our professionally designed and stunning female and male website, also built in Kartra. As an entrepreneur, blogger, consultant, or coach, you can promote your product or service, including a perfect platform to sell your course or membership. Now, with this platform, you'll be able to create and host courses directly on your own branded website. This is a great option for those who want more flexibility and control over their product. You are in full control over pricing, course content, and marketing while providing you with all the tools you need to create a stunning course or membership. In the bio, description, and comment section, I will share a link with you where you can review the female and male website and the course or membership sales funnel. All these ready-made sales funnels are built in Kartra. Now, maximizing your income by positioning yourself as an authority in your market isn't as difficult as you have originally thought. However, it will take time and dedication. The key is to take consistent steps that will help you further your outreach day by day. Focus on completing one step or task every day that moves the needle. It's all add up over time. Becoming an authority will help you stand out from the competition and position yourself as a go-to thought leader in your market. And eventually, it will give you the ability to maximize your income by unlocking countless opportunities so you can enjoy true financial freedom. Work towards creating high quality, engaging content. Establish a blog or website that serves as your central hub. Leverage the power of existing audiences through your social media channels in order to increase visibility. Seek out opportunities to guest blog, co-host on podcasts, develop webinars, and above all else, always look for ways to share your own unique perspective and valuable content. Create in-depth courses and training programs, or teach an online workshop or class through a series of live videos. Virtual summits are proven methods of growing a community quickly while giving you the opportunity to demonstrate your expertise. In the bio, description, and comment section, I will share a link with you where you can review the virtual summit sales funnel and other ready-made sales funnels built in Kartra. And finally, develop your story. Marketing and research and reaching new audiences through storytelling is one of the most effective methods in maximizing visibility and truly connecting with your audience. Always look for ways to create your brand story throughout your marketing and content campaigns. Every business has a story worth telling. Need some help with this? In the bio, description, and comment section, I will share a link with you where you can book a free strategy call. I hope this live stream or podcast, depend on how you're consuming it, has provided you with the information you need to take the next step in building authority in your market. You've got this.
What you gonna do, Jerry? Show me the money!
If you find this information is valuable on how to make money online and you want to get started, want to connect with us, get more information, and want to become active, then one, you can join our online marketing community and e-learning center for free, where we provide entrepreneurs and corporate marketeers just like you with information, strategies, and support necessary to stimulate sales and growth on your way to financial freedom. 2. You can find the social channel of your choice to stay in contact with us in the description or comment section below. And 3, also in the description or comment section below, you can share your questions, ideas, and comments with us. We would love to engage with you. Now, my name is Gerby Bulow, and I'm the founder of Social Media Gids. Now, let's get started, get connected, get informed, and get active.